So last time we were very successful, as I say that, there we go. We were very successful in training a very simple uh, perceptron neural network with no hidden layer to correctly guess simple lines, right? And what I'd like to do, because a few videos back, we failed miserably at trying to get it to um, recognize digits. So what I'd like to do now that we have this fixed, I'd like to try again and do the digits. But before we do that, let's add some things to this. First of all, we need an undo. And we're going to have to discuss this with the AI tool, because it's not just, actually, yes. It'll be a visual undo, nothing to do with the data, because what we're going to do is the undo is only good unless if I have not hit guess. So for example, if I drew something and I hit guess, forget it, it's too late. But we're going to have undo that's only good as long as I didn't hit guess. That's one. And then once we get that to work, I want to be able to have it save the training so that we can close the browser, come back another time, right? Relaunch the browser, reload the page, and it should still be trained. So we're going to grab the code from the HTML, we're going to grab the code from the JavaScript, feed both of those to ChatGPT, and tell it to give us an undo. All right, so we've pasted both the HTML and the JavaScript, and here's what I said. I want to add an undo button below the guess button. The button is only good if the user has not yet hit guess. So this is just a visual undo. It clears the canvas, nothing more. First, give me just the full HTML file exactly as is, with the only difference being the undo button, and then I will ask for the JavaScript file afterwards. So we're going to wait for it to give us the file, and there it is. All right, just like we've been doing all along, here's our version, here's the new version. And what do we have? We have the styling for the undo, and we have the actual button, and that's it. I am ready for the full JavaScript file, again, exactly as is, with the only difference being the undo feature. And there's the JavaScript file. Okay, here's our version. Here's the new one. There's the undo part, actually grabbing the button reference. Let's see what else we got. Looks like it screwed up a little bit. It's just comments, but see, even though I told it exactly as is, it still didn't. But whatever, I don't care. And then these are the same. The only difference is it removed the comments. But this is what we want right here. So we'll take that, and that's it. So now we are ready to try it out. There's the browser. Okay, undo, very nice. So let's see, very nice. That's it. This is just a suggestion, even if I have thought through far enough along as to what I want. I try to give only pieces of it at a time to the AI tool, if possible, if it makes sense. So for instance, we wanted undo and we want storage, but we only ask for undo. Then we test, and then we move on. For this final part, we just need to give it the JavaScript, right? Because it's just going to be storage functionality. And we've covered browser local storage before, so you should know what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. So our version, the new version, let's see what we have. So there it is, load the model from local storage. There it is. And what else? We have to be able to save it and save the model. Is that it? And then we actually call that function. So let's try it. Okay, I think we're just about finished. So let's, we've been training it a little bit, and it's doing pretty good. All right. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, not bad there. Okay, good. So you can tell it's trained, right? All right. Even though If I draw it pretty bad, it has a problem, but it's doing pretty good. Okay. All right. I'm just terrible at, okay. Now, one more. Good. Now, to prove it to you, let's go to Web Developer Tools. We'll clear that. And there it is, right? Now, if I do this, bring that back, and let's see, if I do set item, and I go comma blank, then I recall the get item. There is get item. There's nothing there, right? So I haven't refreshed the page. It's the same page, but is it trained? Whoa, this, oh, oh, wait, I didn't prove anything. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's try again. Sorry. Let's do that again. Because so I cleared the storage, but the model in memory is still there. And actually, I'm glad because, okay, I'm glad because, all right, so we don't want to clear it yet. Let's see. Let's get it. Oh, but it doesn't, okay, I have to save it. Okay, let's see. These are mistakes that we make. So let's see. Get, okay, it's there. Perfect. Okay, so what I want to do, I don't want to clear it. I want to close the browser. I don't need this anymore. And I want to open the page again, bring it over here, and let's see if it's trained. Yes, it is. Okay. Yes, it is. All right. Now we are ready to do what I wanted to do. And we're going to set item. That clears it. We can prove it. So it's no longer stored in memory. It is in, sorry, it's no longer stored in local storage. It is in memory, but we're not going to press any more buttons. So we're just going to kill the browser. We're going to start it again. Bring it over here. This time it should be untrained. Let's see if it makes a liar out of me. See? Untrained. So we have the undo feature and we have it storing into local storage. Okay, that is it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.